Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. My name's Mac. We are headed out on a trail in the Rogue-Siskiyou National Forest. We're right down the street from Crater Lake. This was supposed to be a 3-day log out. We were going to be camped out for 3 days, which is why I'm here with my truck and my camper, a bunch of food, firewood, and all that. But tomorrow night we're expecting 4 to 5 inches of snow. So we think we're going to cut today, we're going to cut tomorrow, and then at the end of tomorrow we're going to bail out and head home. Which will get interesting because I left my snow chains at home, and I'm going to be heading over 2 5,000 foot passes. So that will be an adventure. We'll see how that goes. But happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Thank you to all those who have served. Thank you to all of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. And consider this weekend and many of my weekends, many of my volunteer work, just a little way of giving back. So thank you for watching, everybody. Enjoy the show. Bail.
And it's going to rain like just a ridiculous amount tomorrow afternoon. So like let's get cold and wet and then get into hot warm vehicles and
go and GTFO
and say thanks everybody.
Yeah.
It's been real, but
yeah, 4 to 5 inches of snow and 50 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Yeah, doesn't matter that I brought the camper.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's not impervious to a tree falling down on it.
National Creek Road.
Everything else.
Right.
Take that up, and then there's the best place to actually park. It's called County Line Trailhead.
Yeah.
There's this little unnumbered spur road.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it has a. Yeah.
Nothing. Right there, right before
there's
it crosses
parking
the
for
street.
like 15 cars down there, and you can get right on the trail.
So I mean, does it make sense? Just park there, just work as far as we can
Just
today,
go north, yeah.
and then see how far we get.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. I would suggest we could even park, or we could access there. There's just not really any good parking off the
it isn't
road.
that far. Let's just
It'll just tuck us in.
let's just tuck in and then just bring a bunch of people. So we're joking, yeah. So Jeremy's historically been like, it's like 10, 12 inches, and it's like, no, that's like 20, Jeremy.
I brought a handsaw.
A 14-incher hanging from a snag.
Yeah.
Carry one big one or just a bunch of the six. And my biggest issue is that's my oldest gas. That's the stuff that I was
You have one fuel, one oil. I'll have 2 fuel, 2 oil, and then Jason, you and Matt can figure out what you guys want to do for your program. Jason, one sandwich. Yeah. You want some granola bars or something?
I got a bar and some jelly beans and some jerky.
Okay.
I've got a radio chest harness if we want it.
Yeah, this works. We're fine.
It's a little bit.
We're not going to be super separated. We're just going to be leapfrogging each other. So.
Yeah, just enough to.
We're going to hit the first one. Where is that trail?
Yeah, it's a good question. Where's the trail?
Well, there's a sign here. And there's a cut log over there. Up Rogue River Trail, number 1034. What's that?
We're going up, so it's kind of, that means we're going.
Really?
We're going that way, or are we going that way?
Or does it just drop?
The main trail is down below.
Yeah, I was gonna say it probably drops off this trailhead.
Oh, I see.
Kind of a old, there used to be an old like,
Not a clear sign.
box with a toilet seat on it.
Yeah, so there's that straight trail, and then there's that trail.
Yep.
Maybe I'll do a little brushing.
Angie did
Wow, that got me good.
about a 4-mile stretch a couple years ago.
To step over.
Looks like a log to me.
All right.
Yeah, both of these.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to clean that
Just
one,
notch it.
a little courtesy cut so you can really lean the bike around.
Discussion on vines.
No.
Trail, however, where is the trail?
I think you're basically standing on it.
So
So
this is sticking out. It's probably going to stay sticking out.
that's fine.
So I think I'm going to cut over here.
Okay.
Do you think we should dig? I don't particularly want to dig any of this out.
No. Well, I mean, let's.
We
face
have
it, the trail's
options. That's
basically
all
right
I'm trying
here.
to say.
Yep.
Good ones, bad ones, in between ones. Start to saw. Should have put some English on it.
Well, what? Let's. Oh yeah. That's
Let me cut it one more time.
Half.
Yep. There we go.
Piece of cake.
That's what we wanted it to do.
Yep. Yeah. So why don't we clean up that one down there too?
Watch out for ants. Or termites. They're all in there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Oh yeah. This thing barely exists.
So are they like reopening this for mountain bikes or something?
No, they're gonna let Jeremy actually. So he runs the trail race up the gorge. I can't remember exactly. It's like the Rogue River Gorge trail running race.
Okay.
Not this year, but probably next year they're gonna let him start up near Crater Lake and then just do it all the way as a one-way.
Got it.
Because right now he basically does it as a giant loop from where we were
Okay.
going, like towards the coast and back.
Got it. That ought to make for a more interesting race.
Yeah, and I'm sure the Forest Service is much more interested in it gets this opened back up, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, however or whatever we're cutting this for, I'm gonna throw this can in the middle of the trail
Good idea.
so that we remember to grab it on our way out. Got new dogs for this thing, makes a huge difference. And down the trail we go.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
All right. Stop at the next log, I guess. This looks like it's in the trail.
Yep, let's do it.
And we just buzz it in half real quick, not even put our packs down, and then just roll it. Got the axe, just flop that off.
Nah, it'll be fine. There we go, clear.
Oh, what's that? Scores 2. Here we go. That's a root ball. A little young to fall over. We're gonna be soccer kicking trees or little branches all the way up and down this trail. Well, that's interesting. Right up to the road we go. And where does the trail go?
I don't know.
I think your instinct is correct.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we already know where to start tomorrow.
Right or left at the road?
Is this the trail? Look at this trail.
Go across the bridge, you'll see a stick with the orange flagging, then take it left.
Copy. Stick with orange flagging.
You mean that one right there?
Okay. Oh yeah, look at that.
Sure.
Can you put this onto my... Yep. I just can't. I'm not left-handed.
Yeah, well, and sometimes
It just keeps flattening out. Thanks.
you want to lead? Go for it.
I don't know, but I'm gonna put my hearing probe back in.
They're probably contemplating their next victim.
Sure, yeah.
Mushroom?
Yeah, but
What kind? Not a morel. Or is it?
Jeremy had a good question on this one. Which is, we have a long section of a log. Obviously, a number of cuts that need to be made, right? So, this is not per policy, Max. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Yeah, say, hey, in a case like this, would you be okay having two sawyers working at the same time on a log? In this case, I would say, one person makes an initial release cut,
Right.
and then both parties then can work on it.
Make it 2 logs.
Yep, exactly.
I would probably make it 2 logs and cut a chunk out of and roll a chunk out of the center so
Yep.
they're completely divorced.
Yep.
And then proceed. Yeah, no,
Okay, cool.
I don't think that's outside of policy. Policy says you're not going to work on the same log. Once it's no longer the same log, it's no longer the same log.
Yeah.
It's worthy of an
Yeah, I think, anyway,
renewed
I just
interpretation
wanted, yeah.
of the hazard.
I wanted to make sure you guys knew that I was cool with you guys as long as you make that initial, you make it into 2.
Got it. So next question is, so the trail is kind of chicanes right through there.
Yep.
So basically, realistically, we want to remove it from about there to about there.
Yeah, it's about where those saws are.
Yeah.
Yep. So have fun.
Thank you. You want a wedge? Little side bind.
Yeah.
Now it's really in the trail. It's not cut all the way through. Coming in. Okay, so now we have 2 logs. Doesn't really matter what you say, we have 2 logs. And victory is ours.
I'm gonna take this little piece in half.
It pissed you off?
Yes. Well, I screwed up in that I cut it, and then I was gonna cut a little piece off that and slide it underneath it, and instead I make a second cut and I dropped it right in the dirt, so I had to
Drop and punt?
cut a bunch and then roll it, cut a bunch and then roll it.
All it took. One little buzz and down it goes.
A while ago, you can see the fungus was on the cut. Yeah, originally I was like, that fast.
Why'd they cut that side? I mean, it's not like you're driving a semi through here. This looks like a job for me.
I think it's just so rotten that they probably just, why cut it when you can just hack it apart when someone comes through?
Well, we could go on the theory that every time you pass this, you grab a chunk and you throw.
There you go.
And eventually,
It won't be there anymore.
it won't be there anymore.
I mean, this whole thing is so...
Yeah, this is
Somebody
where...
comes in with a hoe or a heavy duty McLeod, that thing's done.
Or Trooper Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
Or Girl Scouts.
Either or.
1 square foot patch back there that may have not needed raking. Maybe.
You're being generous.
I was being generous, but
After it yet?
We had to stop and take a crap, and
We got some bad news, gentlemen.
what's that?
I don't think we have 90 logs to cut out.
yeah,
I saw some chainsawing going.
somebody's been here
That
in the
wasn't
last
us.
11 months.
Yeah, someone else has come down and done some cutting without knowledge
A
of
record.
the rangers.
Yep.
So, worst case, we hang out by the fire and don't have to work all day in the rain tomorrow.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We might as well, if nothing else, walk the 8 and figure it out.
The truck.
Yeah, in the truck.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it makes sense. Say we get like
Drop me
halfway
off
up.
a hammocker.
We drop you off a hammocker. You run the top 4.
Reassess.
Yeah. Like 3:30. Let's reassess.
Okay.
How many intersections with the road are there?
None.
Oh, okay.
I thought
There's some old spur roads that come up close to the trail.
Yeah, they come up.
They kick out to that road that we cross where the bridge is.
Yeah.
The trail. Which one's the trail?
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison. Yeah, these guys got their hands full. Oh, I see they either A, cut out the easy one, or that looks like last fall.
Yeah, that one probably just came down.
Yep, that's all been cut. Well, I guess there's also the drop and punt thing too, which is go grab my Pulaski and start doing dirt work. You want my my handsaws right here?
I got mine right here.
Well, I'll give it a go. This looks like this bridge is about ready to need replacement.
This one feels like it underfoot.
That would definitely be a log I would do one person at a time. That's kind of interesting. It's not exactly a graceful exit.
Oh yeah, the dismount kind of sucks, doesn't it?
Do we want to bench this? Seeing as how we got nothing better to do?
I mean, cut like a step into it?
Yeah, or 3. To bench it,
right there.
we may cut up, we're gonna end up, there's nothing below it to build a bench out of.
I think that's the problem.
Yeah, F it and go. I don't see,
Oh, thanks.
whoa!
Nice and lightweight.
Yeah, chainsaw.
Yeah.
My wrists are not doing well today, so lots of not good stuff there. Yeah, that definitely is not an easy dismount. It looks like somebody kind of had something here with this rotten stuff.
Oh,
But
I'm sure that was part of it, yeah.
But then I think that tree grew. Got a little bit of an issue here. Do we go left or right around the root wad? And I lost you. This is a problem because the trail basically just goes right into this root wad. And you go left or right around it. I mean, obviously this is a reroute of some sort at some point.
Yeah.
But then once you get around to this other side, we've got this mess.
Well then,
So it looks like we got some work to
you
do.
asked me, it looks like we got some cutting to do.
Now, I wonder if, given how big this root wad is, let's talk to Jeremy about this. What happens if we cut this,
I'm guessing it's going to go that way.
which would be perfect.
Yeah.
This would be a great,
Let's make sure we're in the right spot here.
I see a trail over there.
The trail goes right there. It's like that one limb right there is the only one that's really in the way. Other than this, we'll have to take out this.
Right.
So yeah, that would
I'm going to start by lemon and then let's make some decisions from there.
work for me.
Should we cut some of this out like this?
Well, I mean, at the very least, that branch needs to come off, because that's what's causing all this into the trail.
All right, I'll crawl back in there and do it. Some nasty ass spring pulls in here. Should I just cut these two down? Just gonna drop this?
Yeah, you might as well.
I'm just gonna drop it. So we just need to work our way down the bottom of that, or you're just gonna yank, yank, yank? You're gonna yank, yank, yank.
There's a couple of them that like this one's got to get cut.
What about this? Before you put that away, you think that one or? So what are our chances here and what would increase them? And what do we get if it does stand up? I guess what we get is that the trail runs
Like right around here, yeah.
right through there,
Yep.
or even just a little bit more over here. I think we got a little bit of time before they get here, so I'm in no hurry. Doesn't sound like we got much of a... You think I'm doing this in the right spot?
Well, I mean,
Ideally that way?
well, so here's the thing is, I probably would have done it out here more, because if the ball does come, you're pretty clear.
Okay, so
And as you go down, you know when you're through, you'll hit that tree, so you never turf it.
you see the break?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in there would probably be... I mean, that's... Now you've got more of a stump sitting up, but my problem with right here is if this thing starts to go, you know, you're within its dropping path.
So cut it here instead.
Yeah, so out here you've got some, and then you can always take out the rest of the stump if you want. While you're chopping away at that, I'm going to go up the trail a little bit and make sure there's nothing else we can focus on.
trail loops right to here, guys. The trail's right here. There's a big one down right here. We think if we cut it, we can sand the root ball back up and get the trail. One for you to look at. Yep. Yes, sir.
While we're waiting for them, there's one down about 20 yards that way.
Okay.
Should just go take it.
Let's do it. Let me finish this a little bit. You know, the other argument I've got for right here is that you can see your cut on the other end, whereas over there.
Yeah. Do you have your axe by any chance?
I do. You want it?
Well, I'm gonna want to put wedges in, so yeah, just so I can put some wedges in.
I got wedges right here.
I got some here too.
Nice cut. I think we need a lot of English on this in order to get it out. Which way do you want to roll it? This way? So I'd do at least a good open. You know, I just had a thought. This might not be the trail. Remember, we crossed the river.
Well, we crossed a little feeder creek I've been following. So this is the main one. We crossed it over. We crossed the feeder. You could see they were dumping stuff into it.
Okay.
I
So
double checked. It keeps going.
It does? Well, because that just seems like it's going.
Well, we're supposed to go upriver.
Okay. We're gonna get lucky. Yep, we are.
Yep. There we go.
Two pushing, and now what are we gonna do? This is where our shovel would be great.
Yeah.
Or do we cut it in half and do it easy? Cut out from there, you've got a spot you missed. There's a sliver right there. Now you got it. I didn't want to fight that.
No, I understand that.
You can probably go here if you want, or do you want to go your side?
I want to go this way.
Cool.
So tread isn't going to stand up exactly where it was. So best case scenario is you've got the root wide at 45 degrees and you still need to do a reroute.
Right. Yeah, that's good. But we should at least cut out some of those baby scrubs. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say if we run a limb with a handsaw and then cut out some of those babies there.
Right. That's exactly, yeah.
Yep.
That was plan B.
We could probably even go where you guys are, just to cut that branch, and because this is a drain right here, low spot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely starting to come down now, so.
Yeah.
All right, well.
It said about a tenth between 1 and 6, so hopefully, you know, rains hard for an hour or two and then pushes out.
That or that 5 inches of snow is on its way right now.
We got firewood.
Oh yeah, well, and
We got firewood. It's downhill to Medford.
true. Yeah. Yep, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
A little thick to be carrying a chainsaw, isn't it? That's what she said. Or more appropriately, that's what he said. What is this?
Talk about that.
Oh, right. So is there a road down into here then?
So, that's definitely vehicle tire track.
Okay, so this would be where we would stage then for tomorrow, assuming we don't make it to the next vehicular staging spot. Hey, I see log.
Looking at cut.
While we were waiting for you, because one end of this is in the river, we figured the complexity level was high enough we weren't waiting for you.
I don't know, what do you think, Jason? As the lead sawyer in this group.
We already discussed it. We would cut here. Up goes the weasel. I could feel that over here when that popped.
Hey, one thought, real quick. Hey, real quick. Since it's listening, you want to cut that side? If you cut the bottom out before it drops down, what are your thoughts on that? Or don't make it more complicated. I can bust it and show lunch and turn off and nothing is thrown up. Yeah.
Nice wood.
So are you intending to remove this all as one piece?
No, I was going to cut this because it's dug out. Then I was going to cut the top, roll it, cut it again.
Okay, cool.
Or we roll it because there's 4 of us here.
I'm gonna keep walking. Yeah, so I was gonna say we could cut it here, but
Nice cut.
That was not what I wanted to do. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, this is doable. And then it decomplexifies it.
All right, so what are we going for? Like a 7-10 split between those two trees?